What's up guys, this is Shirei talking, welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I will show you a third strategy for Spiral Corridor Floor 180. Yeah, this is a very hard challenge and I am now focusing my efforts on Jo. She will be my damage dealer, she can also be a debuffer and she can apply damage reduction. She's a very good resource for this fight. Well, I'm still using Rising Phoenix EX formation, Jo is in the center because she's gonna get an intelligence increase, and that's exactly where I was using Creator in the past. I also have Shirei here on the front line. Shirei has something important, Song of Sturdiness. This is a skill you can manually level up by use of Repeat All function. To level 99 you get 25% will buff, but also the ailment resistance buff that is useful versus Time Lord. You have to keep using this skill every turn in order to protect yourself versus ailment. We have Fun Empress here. And if you don't have Fun Empress, you can run Anya, for example, or Nawal's Daughter, because you're going to need that passive wheel buff. And the latest version of Ian also has a passive wheel buff, so you need to have at least one character with this. And I also have Liz here. She's just to decrease damage taken via Dragon's Blessing. She also heals and gives BP. And she's also the reviver of the party. And here I have Esper. You can use other characters like, for example, Eagle Maul or Anya, but Anya can also replace the other character. And I inherited Dimensional Aura, but you can also inherit the Reviver if you want, but Dimensional Aura can be useful if you need extra defense versus a specific nuke. Well, the idea here is to protect yourself versus Sun and Shadow damage with your equipments. You can see here, Jo needs to full resist in order to reduce damage taken. She's only going to take lots of damage versus Spears, but that's not much of a problem. Everything else is resisted. Shirei is kind of weak to Slash, but there's no Slash here. And Esper is also resisting versus all. Tights and Final Press also needs to resist. 3 characters that need to resist is hard to equip, but you can see the equipments that I'm using here. And with all that said, we are ready to go. With all that said, let's remember that Kylin on odd turns allows you to do more damage. On even turns, you do less, much less. So, turn 1, Jo can either use Flame Force, that's important, or something else. You can also use Shirei with his Flooring Strings right on start, instead of doing damage, or you can use his Light String Recital first. I will go with Flooring Strings to give BP to everyone already. Esper will just keep using her with Streak non-stop. With Fun Empress, can already start with Wisteria Blade, because we're going to have lots of BP, since Dragon's Blessing will also be protecting the party. Okay, this will stay for the whole fight. Lots of BP to everyone. He recovers HP by the end of the turn. This is very useful. And we can already go with Odd Circle. This lasts for 2 turns, so this will still increase damage for the next turn. If you want, we will have enough. Yes, I will have enough for the next one as well. And now Shirei will use Light String Recital too. He has enough BP again. With Trick. In this case, I will just use Holy Protection Blade. Dragon's Blessing. Please won't stop using Dragon's Blessing unless you need extra damage. You're on a turn where you should not be doing damage. If Jo chases, look, you get a lot of damage. On turn 4, kindly remove all your buffs. But that doesn't matter much. Most important turn now is turn 3. Try to do the amount of damage the best you can. But we are getting inflicted with the ailments, that's a bad sign. The Odd Circle. I don't have anything besides Light String Recital. With Trick. Wisteria Blade, and Dragon's Blessing. Versus Kylin, I don't care too much because I will not be inflicted with hard ailments. Versus Time Lord, I'll be using Shirei differently. Oh, just one cheese. Nice, we got a cheese. Damage is lacking compared to other squads, but I knew that. But the resistance is also pretty high. You can also use Headbutt to debuff Kylin, but Kylin will remove buffs and debuffs, so better to do damage then. In this turn, I will just use Song of Sturdiness because everything else will just be lost unless I use Flowering Strings. So what, I'm gonna use Flowering Strings. I do believe that it's better to use damage with Shirei now. So let's save VP with everyone else. Ailment resistance stays. Turn 5 is a turn where you want to debuff Kylin. We will debuff via Empress. I mean, via Esper. Damage is very low because of Liz. Liz will now do damage. We can stop a little. We'll be using full overdrive. Save for Liz. And Summer Rain Light Arrows for damage. Strick. Styria Blade. And even Liz will be using damage. Oh, she didn't chase. That's okay. And Esper didn't chase as well. Just use a Defy weakness. We debuff it too much, I guess. It's gotta change though. As long as we keep debuffing every turn. EP was increased. I use Frost Shot. You can still keep using Light String Hacetol. Doesn't change much. This is not a turn where we do much damage, so I'll save a little here. And start saving with Liz as well. Everett returns Liz heals as well. We are never on low HP. Thank you, Joe. Just need to kill it by turn 7 or 8. By turn 8 is a guarantee. There's a lot of variance in the damage on this squad because of characters having chase mechanics. Especially Joe. Warstorm triggers counter. Let's go, full damage now. Sadly, we don't have BP for Summer Light Arrows. Styria Blade. And I'll do damage. Depending on what Joe does. Jesus, yeah, it's over. It's over, Kylin. There we go. We don't have full overdrive though. But on the start, Time Lord doesn't have very high XP. You can see the buff without overdrive. So, here everything changes. We can use odd circle right on start, or we can keep just using headbutt forever. Never stop, because headbutt is important on Joe, since it will debuff intelligence. I will actually be doing exactly this. Headbutt, non-stop, unless we are close to killing the boss. And Shirei will keep using his Song of Sturdiness. You may want to use the Summer Rain Light Arrows on turn 1. This is the only turn that you can use this, if you want. And everyone else just does the best they can. Empress needs to save for evasion on the next turn, so she's going to use just a normal. And Liz will keep up with her Dragon's Blessing. Starting from next turn, I also think I need BP. We want to kill Time Lording maybe 7 to 8 turns. Oh, that's nice. We got a combo. That means that we get higher volleys. We even got some good chases there. Very good turn for start. From now on, your Shirei and your Joe will do the same action every single turn. You have to rely on Joe chases. Song of Sturdiness, Witch Trick, Karatsu Hysteria. This will keep using her Dragon's Blessing. Liz can do damage sometimes if you want. Feel like you are not in danger. Because she applies defense boost, but she does not give ailment resistance or anything. Fire weakness for Esper, so that's awesome. Not just before Esper, but also before Joe. It was not as fast, so her headbutt was delayed. There's something very important about Time Lord. On even turns, he uses physical attacks, but if he is on his cycle to use the instant AoE attack, this one that he just used it, he will just be hybrid. He used the AoE instant Q and then uses physical. Now he uses the AoE instant Q on turn 5, then again on turn 8. So turn 4 is all physical, turn 6 is all physical, and turn 8 is all physical, besides the AoE instant Q. Keep up with Joe in headbutt. Shirei with Song of Sturdiness, with Trick. Hysteria Blade can be used now? Yes, it can. Not taking too much damage, but that's because he's not on his physical turns yet. Physical turns do much more. The good thing is that on physical turns he won't apply ailments. He just has this glass shield where he will deflect your direct attacks. Depends on your speed. If he is higher than your, then that's a problem. You can decide to always use Joe other skill in these turns. Don't do like me. I forgot about that. I thought he was not so fast yet. I'm not using my overdrive because I know it will be more important to use it by turn 6 or 7. Maybe I should have used it before and then try to charge it again. But on this turn, he won't have the glass shield, so you can use headbutt. Song of Sturdiness with Trick. Normal. And the last Dragon's Blessing. From now on, we're not using this anymore. We have enough, and she will just contribute to damage now. Good. You're debuffing too much, but he uses only the 5 weaknesses before he attacks on the next turn. Like, turn 5, you don't need to use Overdrive yet. So... this is a non-physical turn, right? So, Roast Shot, I think. Or we use Overdrive. I think I'm gonna use Overdrive with Headbutt. No. If I use Overdrive, it's going to negate anyway. So... Odd Circle. Song of Sturdiness. Esper doesn't have VP. Dangerous. Extremely dangerous. So you have Karatsu Wisteria Blade on this turn because he has instant Q. Elise is just going to use Rash Water Shot. I guess I'll be able to kill Time Lord on the next turn. We will see. Instant Q attack on this turn. Protected. Mostly because of Shirei. And like I said, I was saving Overdrive for a specific turn, and that turn is now. It's already trying to apply a lot of ailments, right? Turn 6. Odd Circle again. Summer Rain Arrows. Witch Trick. I don't have enough for Karatsu. I don't. Use what you have. I don't have enough for Water Dragon Roar. They're best ones. But I'm betting that I will win in this turn. It would depend in Joe chases. He had at least one. That's okay. We're gonna chase with Esper. That's right. Yeah, it's over. Shirei is gonna do an insane amount of damage here. Fuck. They already kill it, or close to. Yeah, this is just finishing it off. You can see that it was kind of stable. I think the secret is having Shirei to use his ailment resistance buff every turn after the first. You can. You should keep Esper Gal into PP always high to keep using her buff break and debuff. And Liz can sometimes drop more of her Water Dragon's Blessing to sometimes do damage. And Joe has some RNG, but versus Time Lord, focus on using Headbutt most of the time unless you are sure that you will survive or kill. But that's it, guys. This is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. If you want to support the channel, we have links on the description of the video. I hope to see you soon in the next one.